Brandon è un trentenne che vive a New York ed è incapace di gestire la sua vita sessuale. L'arrivo della sorella Sissy, giovane e irrequieta, metterà in crisi il suo stile di vita. Questa è la storia di Shame, il secondo attesissimo film di Steve McQueen, presentato in concorso al Festival di Venezia. Gli interpreti sono un intensissimo Michael Fassbender, già protagonista del film di David Cronenberg A Dangerous Method, e la purtroppo assente Carey Mulligan.
Nice twice. And a similar question from Mr. Fassbender. You're here with two films in competition. You can comment on that.
Yeah, sorry. No, it's an honor to basically recognize here in Venice, and it's just one of those things where I'm very, very excited about and just very humbled by it, really. As far as the processes are concerned, as far as the artwork or feature film work, I don't really think there's no barrier between the two. It's the sort of same process, but just one might be obviously non-narrative as such, and the other one is obviously less so. So it's one of those situations where it's work, that's all.
Yeah, obviously it's a great privilege and honor to be here with one film, so let alone two. Just happy to be here celebrating, you know, this occasion, and then Dave and the rest of the cast also came to that. So it's, yeah, it's amazing, you know, such a setting there as well. It's really special.
I think Steve and I were very inspired by New York. We spent several days just walking around together, talking, and Steve's the most amazing guide around the city, so I felt that it was out of the conversations of that city, and I think New York is fascinating. I mean, personally, I love the fact that it's on the Hudson. I love the fact that it's in water. There's something about the landscape that has a bleakness to it, and yet it's a very exciting city. And it's a city that you can feel a sense of isolation, and yet you also know that it's buzzing. It's the city that never sleeps. So I think, for me, it's very much a character in the film, and I also feel that the film came out of me discovering New York with Steve. So it's sort of woven into the journey of those characters as well.
In a way, that was a discussion, in a way, but at the same time, it wasn't a discussion. I think too many people sort of tend to make the character such a component of the film where it's overbearing. I mean, I'm very fortunate enough to sort of have been going to New York since the blackout and Elvis died, 1977, like most of my relatives are there. So it was a case of just focusing on the people and how the people sort of lead us to sort of different settings, different places. The first part of the question, as far as Hunger not being released in Italy, I was told it was because of the full frontal nudity, male full frontal nudity. I imagine if it was a woman, it wouldn't be a problem. If it was a bloke, it was a problem there, apparently. So that was a big shame, as you said, Hunger not being released there. As far as my relationship with Michael, I mean, you know, it's a bit of a love story. He's so well. I think it's just one of those situations which happens so rarely. Again, the comparison is like love, because when you fall in love, it doesn't happen every day. It happens by accident, by chance, and so forth. And that's what happened with myself. And I must say, I hope it's mutually going back at me. It happens, and thank you, guys. And that's it. And yes, I think it will be difficult for me to not make a film without it. Maybe that day will come, I don't know. But from now on, I'm going to work with him. But also Carey Mulligan, who has been just an amazing collaborator in some ways. And I just, it's one of those things. It happens sometimes. Sometimes it happens. Sometimes it doesn't happen. We were very fortunate that it happened.